this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Now here's Tatum. Embiid from outside. And Elton Brand pulls it down. And it's Colorado Springs ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And it goes down 2 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Mitchell, he's checked in for Halliburton. Colorado Springs also with a sub. Edwards has come in for Dort. And so here's the home team. Down by 12. Got that one up quick. Lillard's got 5.
How about Lillard? He hits the defense with a sweet move and then makes sure to finish the play.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Here's Lillard following the score by Colorado Springs. Pass to Mitchell. Pulls it up. Robinson pulls it in. And it's Colorado Springs ball. They're on a 16-5 run. And here's Doncic from the arc. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still scoreless. Embiid with a screen on Doncic. Doncic with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Antetokounmpo with the steal. To the paint. That shot is off. Great D that time from Brand. Colorado Springs leading by 14. And Doncic gets it to go.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Tatum no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Colorado Springs. And here's Edwards from the arc. No good that time. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mitchell. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Perfect timing on the rejection there. This is the type of defense Brand can play. Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Now, here's Mitchell. Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. Off target with his 3. And it's Colorado Springs holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Colorado Springs?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Setting the floor for Colorado Springs. They've got Robinson. Wallace is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Edwards in at the 2. And that one's good. Ingram.
A smooth shot from Ingram. Shooting with range is definitely an area that he's worked at.
Mitchell with it. Still yet to score. Brown right side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Halliburton's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Dort, he's checked in for Colorado Springs. Now here's Brunson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Yep, it counts.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Colorado Springs on D. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Doncic finds Dort. No good with the triple. Dort's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Brown, no good. Colorado Springs leading by 21. Pass to Doncic. For the 3. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Now here's Giannis. He has yet to score. 6 feet out. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You love to see Giannis get aggressive like that, ensuring they convert there with the putback jam.
Embiid with the steal. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Embiid. Misses the layup. Embiid's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Out to Wallace. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Colorado Springs.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Halliburton on the wing. Embiid sets the pick for Halliburton. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the tray. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot.
Elton Brand's checked in for Colorado Springs. Shepard comes in for Doncic. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Dort. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dort's got 12 in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And here's Tatum for 3. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Checking in for your home team, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Damian Lillard.
Now Halliburton. Nothing on the board. Down low. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Halliburton.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Dort finds Robinson. Over Embiid. Robinson misses. Lillard looking around. No good. Shot missing. Nice defense from Dort. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Colorado Springs. Shepherd, that's good.
This is what had scouts eyeing Shepherd early on, his ability to shoot with range.
Lillard outside. Back to Halliburton. To the inside. And taken away by Wallace. Over in the corner, Dort. Here's Shepherd. Offline with his three. Here's Halliburton. Lillard with no one around. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 8.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
That shot, no good. And it's Colorado Springs riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Lou Dort with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Jason Tatum is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Halliburton into the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Here is Brand after the made shot from Joel Embiid.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Brand's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Halliburton against Doncic. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Now, here's Lillard. 8 points for him. Halliburton sets the pick for Lillard. And the 3 off target. Doncic with it. 11 points in the game. Here's Dort. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Lou Dort with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
And the home team has possession. Halliburton outside. Tatum kicks to Giannis. Pass to Embiid. No one near him. Rebounded by Colorado Springs. Brand's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Doncic dishes to Robinson. The 3. And it's Brand that time on the assist by Robinson. Brand's got 12 in the game.
Oh, great pass from Robinson, scanning the floor there and spotting the open teammate.
Halliburton passes to Lillard. Embiid from outside. Rebounded by Colorado Springs. And here is Doncic. Here's Dort. Another three for Colorado Springs.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. 5 points in the game.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
The shot's good from Gasol.
Yeah, just showing off that strength in that upper body. Gasol is able to overpower the defender inside.
Halliburton against Doncic.
2 minutes.
Halliburton passes to Tatum. Misses the three. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for Colorado Springs. Dort. No good on the three. 1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. And the rejection by Brand. And Colorado Springs pushing it up now. Gasol's shot is good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Fires for 3. Tatum with another miss.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
The 3 for Doncic. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. And David Robinson pulls it down. Robinson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Sensational feel in the painted area. Get Gasol the ball. Let him use his size and intelligence to full advantage.
And Colorado Springs will go for a different look here. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Robinson. Wallace comes in for Elton Brand. Edwards, he's checked in for Dort. And Shepard subbed in for Doncic. Brunson with a clean look. And that time, also a missed shot. And it's Colorado Springs ball. Over in the corner, Shepard. A three-pointer is right on target. Shepard's got 6.
That's almost automatic for Shepard. That short corner 3.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by Colorado Springs.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
This is his first free throw of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he makes the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And it's Colorado Springs with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for Colorado Springs. Wallace is out there with Smith. Then there's Shepard. Then it's Ingram. And it's Edwards in at the 2.
The shooting ability is incredible. Shepard's got a shot from all over the floor.
On the wing, Brown. 20 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. So it's Colorado Springs now. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Banchero is screened for Brunson. And it's sent back by Wallace. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. There's Brown with the 3. Rebound by Wallace. And it's Colorado Springs ball. Here's Smith. Lays it up off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Embiid. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Colorado Springs. Wallace has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And he's such an efficient 3-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Driving in. Shepard, that's good.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Brunson the pass to Halliburton. Pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. No good. Nice defense from Wallace. Smith outside. Here's Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Embiid from outside the arc. It's not going to go for him.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Halliburton. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Banchero finds Brunson. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. So it's Colorado Springs now. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. And he gets the bucket.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Now here's Brown. Embiid with a screen on Smith. Bucket is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Wallace. And it's Wallace slamming it down.
And you can get used to that from Shepard. He likes to keep the ball moving.
1:16 left in the 4th quarter. Brunson outside. Looking to get back on track here. Rebounded by Colorado Springs.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Good on the 3-point shot.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And here's Halliburton. After Anthony Edwards made that last 3-pointer. Wallace outside. from past the arc. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And don't undersell Ingram's passing. It's a developing part of his game.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And again, unable to change momentum here. Takes a three. Edwards, no good. Now Brunson. And so Colorado Springs takes the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Luka Doncic. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Here's the starting group for Colorado Springs. They've got Elton Brand, Doncic out there with Cephalosha. And it's Marc Gasol, and it's Robinson in at the 4. And for the Pelicans, we've got Chandler, West out there with Peja Stojakovic. Then there's Wells, and it's Paul in at the 1 spot. So the Pelicans win the tip. West outside. Wells kicks to Stojakovic. Off target from outside. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for Colorado Springs. Doncic dishes to Gasol. And here's Cephalosha for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Chandler outside. Deflects the pass. Up and in on the layup.
Admire how polished Chandler is close to the rim. That's where he's going to take most of his field goal attempts, but down deep in the paint and looking to score.
Now here is Robinson. West with some nice D. Here's Stojakovic. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. That bucket in no time at all.
Well, if you're going to give Cephalosha that much room, you know he's got a great chance of taking and making it.
Paul with the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Colorado Springs shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Now here's West. Back to Paul. Launches it. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. To the wing right side. Lets it go from deep. And it's Brand that time, and the assist from Cephalosha.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Paul. And it's blocked.
Well, it's tough to get anything past Cephalosha with that length. Insane reach and quick instincts on defense, really wreaking havoc.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Walked again. Outside Robinson. For 3. No good from Brand.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
New Orleans moving it around. Paul for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Paul's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Pelicans. And here's Gasol outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. On the wing, Stojakovic. Those three-pointers off the mark. Stojakovic has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And here's Doncic from the arc. Cans it from downtown.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. So both teams making some changes here. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. There's the 3. And it's Stojakovic missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Brand. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Brand's got 6.
Oh, great pass from Robinson, scanning the floor there and spotting the open teammate.
Paul with the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Waltz. Over in the corner, Brand launches a three. Chandler with the rebound. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 3. Stojakovic. And the rejection by Brand.
Perfect timing on the rejection there. This is the type of defense Brand can play. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. West is checked in for Chandler, and it's Jackson in for Paul. Here's Shepard. And Colorado Springs missing again. 44 seconds left to play here in the first. Jackson passes to West. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Reed Shepard.
And inside, West holds nothing back, getting physical and drawing a foul while in the act.
Collins checked in for New Orleans.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Offensive rebound. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. 8 points for him.
And fantastic work from Brand. You see how polished and comfortable he is inside.
Outside Jackson. There's 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. And so Jackson nails both of them. Doncic looking it over. And it's, yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a...
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Colorado Springs leads by just 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Colorado Springs.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Byron Scott has on the floor. They've got Jackson. Anderson is out there with West. And it's Smith. And it's Peterson in at the 3 spot. West dishes to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Oh, soaring in the sky on that one. Anderson playing way above the rim.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Colorado Springs shooting their second and third free throws tonight. So for the Pelicans, Wells comes in for Smith. And it's Pargo in for Jackson. Thabo Cephalosha has checked in for Colorado Springs.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Colorado Springs leading by 4. And here's Ingram from the arc. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
A smooth shot from Ingram. Shooting with range is definitely an area that he's worked at.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Stojakovic is checked in for New Orleans. Jackson comes in for Gennaro Parker. Colorado Springs also with a sub. English, he's checked in for Waltz.
And you have to admire Stojakovic's confidence. Sensational at knocking down those catch and shoots.
And it's Ingram missing. New Orleans trails by 4. Jackson looking around. Pass to Peterson. Now West. Clock at 4. There's Jackson with the 3. And David Robinson pulls it down. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The 3 for Doncic. Doesn't go for him. Outside Jackson. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Wells' shot is good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
West with the steal. To the middle. Stojakovic against Ingram. Wells with it. Pass to Peterson from deep. Rebounded by Colorado Springs. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 3 ball. And that's good. Tavo Cephalosha for 3. Cephalosha's got 6 points.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Wells. Some solid defense from Robinson. Colorado Springs leading by 5. And here's Doncic from the arc. And that's out of bounds. Colorado Springs will keep it. And Colorado Springs decides to take their first timeout right here.
Start it.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Paul comes in for Jackson. Elton Brand's checked in for Colorado Springs. Shepard comes in for Luka Doncic. And here's English for 3. Robinson, second shot opportunity. Chris Anderson pulls it in. Robinson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Stojakovic. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Shepard. Buries the long-range jumper. And Colorado Springs leads by 6.
Lethal from deep. Shepard will hurt you from there.
Ball looking over the floor. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Colorado Springs. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brand outside. Fires the 3. That one no good. Inside and finished off by Anderson.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Kept alive. Robinson. The layup off target. New Orleans trails by 4. 17 seconds left to play here in the half. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark. The 3 from English. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Wells. Count it! He got it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Colorado Springs ahead, up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for... And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Setting the floor for Colorado Springs. Gasol out there with Robinson. Then it's Tavo Cephalosha. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Brand in at the 3, the small forward.
And what you like about Gasol, he can put up big numbers, but he also does the little things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. New Orleans trails by 5. Pass to Wells. Over Cephalosha. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Got a piece of it. Nice ball movement by Colorado Springs. Chandler with the steal. Here's Wells. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Wells has got 7 points.
That's what Paul does best, giving his man a great scoring opportunity.
Yep, that one goes.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
Stojakovic kicks it to West. Over Robinson. Rebounded by Brand. Brand's got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, Cephalosha with it. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Out to the right wing. Paul with the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Chris Paul's fingerprints all over this game. He's been really effective.
Here's Doncic. He has 6. Robinson finds Gasol. 3-pointer. Carries it from 3-point range. 7 points in the game.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Pass to Wells. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Colorado Springs. Brand's got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3 for Doncic. Tyson Chandler grabs the board. And here's Chandler who brings it up for the Pelicans. It's a 5-point game. West misses.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
The drive by Paul and stolen by Cephalosha. Pass to Robinson, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's West. Rebound by Elton Brand. Brand's got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Doncic. There's the triple. And they'll get another chance. Robinson kicks to Cephalosha. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Chandler, the pass to West. Paul against Cephalosha. Top of the key. Paul's shot is off. Colorado Springs leading by 8. Robinson a screen on Paul. Puts up a 3, and it's Thabo Cephalosha with the 3. Cephalosha's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, dare I say it, keep feeding the ball to Cephalosha. He is on fire, finding his groove and taking what the defense is giving to him.
New Orleans making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. Colorado Springs also with a sub. Dort, he's checked in for Thabo Cephalosha. Here's Paul. No good again that time. 1:32 left to play here in the third. To the left side wing. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's good for 2. Paul's got 16.
Shot selection from Chris Paul on point there. An efficient shooter off the dribble.
Pass to Brand. It's tipped. Stolen by Stojakovic. And that one is hammered home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
New Orleans trails by 7. Chandler scanning the floor. West outside. Pass to Peterson. Paul outside. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Colorado Springs. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game. The tray. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. Here's Peterson. From outside, off the mark. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Colorado Springs. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Byron Scott has on the floor. Wells is out there with Peja Stojakovic. And there's Jackson. Then there's Chris Anderson. And it's Peterson in at the shooting guard position. Robinson pulls it in. Colorado Springs leading by 7. Pass to Wallace. Ingram outside. Another 3 for Colorado Springs.
And this is what Ingram's coaches encourage him to do, because they know these kinds of shots get him into rhythm.
Now here's Jackson. He's covered closely. Stojakovic against Ingram. Shots good by Stojakovic.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Ingram outside. Fires the 3. The rebound by Anderson. New Orleans trails by 8. Wells dishes to Stojakovic. Again, the Pelicans score.
What control from Stojakovic on the jumper. He can find offense just about anywhere.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Ingram can't get that one to fall. Pass to Peterson. Takes the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 16th rebound on the night. Sefolosha passes to Shepard. And Colorado Springs missing again. High post, Jackson. Robinson on him. And with that shot, the Colorado Springs lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Jackson.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Both teams deciding to change it up. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Colorado Springs' head coach had some advice for his team during the break. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff, guys.
All right, David, thanks.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Ball outside. This one for 3. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Brand. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 9th assist in the game now. Paul kicks to Wells. And it's denied. Outside, Robinson. Doncic outside. Here's Brand. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got his 5th rebound in this one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Colorado Springs.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
And Paul puts up a deep three. And again, no good by New Orleans.
But you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
New Orleans trails by 5. Here's West.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Gerald Waltz just checked in for Robinson. Paul against Doncic. And the Pelicans miss again. Here's Wallace. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And now it's an 8-point Colorado Springs lead.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's West. Pass to Stojakovic. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Colorado Springs ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Brand. Drills the three-pointer. Brand's got the lead up to 11 now for Colorado Springs.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Paul with the ball. Gasol covering. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Shot's good by Stojakovic.
It's just a master class when Chris Paul has the ball. Great at orchestrating the offense and right there finding his teammate.
The three from Cephalosha. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And so Colorado Springs takes the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled